Hi, in my last video, I was just talking about the phrase "it depends," and I said I'd quickly do a video now about it. It's for anybody, so a native speaker or a non native English speaker, that if you find your mind goes blank and you're trying to think on your feet, what you're really wanting is to express yourself and to show some of the knowledge that you've got inside. But one of the problems with being under pressure and having to think on your feet is that you say the first thing. You're so grateful that anything has come into your head that you just say it, and then afterwards think, oh, why didn't I qualify that? Why didn't I explain it more? Why didn't I do this or do that? So one of the things that the phrase "it depends" does is slows you down a tiny bit. But in particular, it tells your brain that in some situations the answer is yes, and in some situations the answer is no. So, for example, I'm just trying to think of a random question. Should we spend more money on the military? I mean, really random question that is exactly the kind of question that would make my brain go, woo. I've never thought of it before. I don't know why it came into my head just now. But if somebody was asking me that and I was trying to be relaxed, trying to be myself, trying to answer the question in a clear and fluid way, it would be a nightmare. But as I say, even if you don't say the words "it depends" outside like loud, you just say it in your head. What you're saying to yourself is, should they spend more money on the military? And you think to yourself, it depends. So it could be yes. What situations are you thinking it should be yes? So then you're telling your brain the answer is yes, back that up and find a reason. And you'll find that your brain is amazing and will fill in those gaps. So yes, I believe they should be spending more money on the military, but they should also be expanding the remit of the military and considering the employment of people who are older and better at communications and diplomacy and building relations, and not just hiring people who are thought of warriors and fighting. Okay, well, that's just, as I say, that's just me. It's still based on, you see, what I'm trying to get at is you want your brain to find the answers that you believe, and this is a way of tapping into that. So the other bit would be it depends, and the answer is no. No, I don't think they should be spending more on the military. I think there should be something separate, or I think there are bigger needs for the money than the military, or again, this is what you're saying to yourself is it's complex, it's nuanced. When you hear a certain questions, what I do is I've beaten myself up afterwards thinking I'm stupid, I didn't answer that correctly, that's a much more complex question, or why couldn't I think of the answer. And in honesty, many of the questions that you're going to struggle with are complex questions. There is no simple answer, and what you need to do is to let your brain, sort of direct your brain and say, yes, it is complex. There's a yes and there's a reason for saying yes, and there could be a reason and an argument for saying no. Go find them. And you'll be amazed how that works. I'd be really interested to hear how this works in your own life. And if you want to test me and put some questions, then please do. But just know that my background is that my mind would go completely blank. So I've used this for me as a way to express myself, because I don't necessarily want to give the right answer now. I'm older now. There was a time when I was younger and I wanted to just say the right thing. And I completely understand if you want to do that. But now I want to express my feelings about different topics because I have a lot of different feelings and ideas and beliefs about different subjects. So the it depends is a way for me to go into my own head and find beliefs and ideas and be able to communicate clearly what my particular beliefs are in those situations where my first reaction is to go completely blank. But I hope that helps. Please let me know in the comments if the it depends idea helps you. Take care, guys. Bye.